because you can just never talk about hot dog eating contests enough. If you had to participate, Jacqueline, how many hot dogs do you think you could do?
Whoa.
One.
Two,
That's maybe.
Two.
I don't know how long the time limit is.
I think it's like, let's just say 10 minutes, but
10.
it's. I think more the challenging thing is. You have to eat the bun as well.
Yeah.
It's not like you can
Have
just
you
eat
seen
the
those like
meat.
intense competitions
Where they just,
like
like,
dip
inhale
the
it?
water?
Yes.
No, see that I'm out on. But I am pro hot dog on 4th of July, and that's like pretty much
Absolutely.
the only day I think I have a hot dog of the year.
Really? I feel like most of the summer, if they're, I don't think
At a barbecue, sure.
I'll never go out of my way for a hot dog. But if
But if it's presented to
If
me,
they're around.
then I'm like,
say no.
well, I may as well. Okay. Don't mind if I do, But one, maybe two. That's it
That's
for me.
it.
Okay.
Total. Yeah.
Will people be able to get out and maybe get some stuff out there on the grill, or are we gonna have to worry about any of the heat and concerns?
Well, the heat is a concern
Oh,
too.
heat
So
over the grill?
yeah,
That's tough.
whoever is grilling out, make sure to bring them a lot of water, not beer, as we're outside. We have some heat issues as we head through the next couple of days. We want everyone to stay hydrated and make sure that you are staying safe. First Morning Radar Network is nice and calm this morning. Overall, things are quiet as we are starting off our Monday. A lot of folks have the day off work though, so I'm assuming a lot of folks are probably sleeping through our early morning newscast and through a really steamy morning. If you're not though, I want you to know that we've got moderate air quality in the area. That yellow indicates moderate air quality. If you're extremely sensitive to air quality, that could be a concern. Sometimes it feels worse when it's a hot and humid start, when we have even just yellow out there, so that's something to consider. But as we're looking outside, Greensboro is at 74 degrees right now. Those dew points are in the upper 60s. Looking towards North Wilkesboro, 70 degrees with dew points in the upper 60s as well, and calm winds. And looking towards Sparta, we've got 66 degrees on the map there, 63 for the dew point. So even in the mountains, we've got dew points in the 60s. And once you hit 60, that's when you really start to notice that mugginess at the very least. Headed into our 12-hour forecast, that dew point stays high, and then we have temperatures climbing into the low 90s, meaning it will feel like upper 90s to the triple digits as we head into the later part of the day. Always remember to take that feels like temperature seriously. It's not just a matter of comfort, it's also a matter of safety when it comes to heat-related illnesses. We've got some showers and storms later in the day as well. 30% chance for storms as we head through the Triad foothills as well as the mountains. But the problem isn't necessarily that we're all going to see rain. In fact, most of us will stay dry today. The problem is where those storms set up, they could be strong to severe. As we look towards our hour-by-hour forecast, you notice that it really isn't all that much coverage as far as the rain is concerned. So only certain spots of our area will end up with that rain. But if you do, and if you start to see those dark clouds, make sure you get people inside, or at the very least get them out of the water if you start to think maybe a storm is developing. And if you hear thunder, make sure everyone gets inside for at least 30 minutes. As we head into the day tomorrow for your 4th of July, it is a very small rain chance, only a 20% chance for showers or storms. I cannot guarantee a perfectly dry 4th of July at this point, but things are looking pretty good overall. Here's a look at our severe storm risk. We've got a level 2 threat today. It's because of damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour, as well as large hail. We've had quite a few hailstorms over the past week or so, so that's a concern once more. But the good news is that as we head into the day for your Tuesday for your 4th of July, we've got a small sliver of our forecast area at a level 1 threat. The rest of us just dealing with general thunder, so those standard afternoon storms if anything does develop. You'll notice though that through the rest of the 7-day forecast, we've got rain chances, we've got heat, we've got humidity. We are definitely going to be feeling like July as we head through this week.
All right, thank you for those updates, Jacqueline. A Cuban American is now leading a group of people hoping to celebrate Cuba's history by restoring old neon signs. Coming up after the